Locals here at Arrowhead Stadium have seen 3 Super Bowl titles in the last half-decade. And here we go. Colorado and Kansas. So much at stake for the Buffaloes. The Jayhawks trying to get bowl eligible with 2 wins. And this return is a good one, as Trevor Wilson is knocked out of bounds by Gerlach, the kicker. He wants this to be a high possession game. Out of the backfield, it's Neal. Catch and run for Devin Neal. Oh boy, there he goes. The local kid from Lawrence scores first and sets Kansas City into a frenzy.
I said to him yesterday, you've only run 20-something screens all year. One of the fewest screen teams in college football. He said, well, our O-line's not really built for it, but your receivers are. So they run a little crack screen, and look at the job of the guys on the inside. And then Devin Neal, well, he makes Silman Craig miss. There's nobody in the alley. That kind of looked like Colorado's offense. Those receivers blocking on the perimeter, setting their buddy up for, and you never forget it.
Daniels will roll to the right. He's got Neal blocking for him, and Daniels keeps his feet somehow. Oh my goodness. Jalen Daniels, a twister for 20.
Well, number one, you protect. And that's not happened much against the Buffaloes the last 6 weeks. Number two, when they step up, they usually look to throw. He does not. Instead, he gets the aid of his buddy there, and then he just carries Bentley. He spins through that on a spin cycle.
Kansas has struggled in the 4th quarter this year, but an early cushion is what they're searching for, and that is good for Tabor Allen. Very much so. 4th and 2. Long mesh point. Hayden is clotheslined, and he may not get there. He's not going to. It's a turnover on downs. He didn't get there. Third and 9. Daniels for the tight end for a first down, and then some, and what a hurdle. Oh my goodness. Cardell went above the rim for 23.
An edge rusher, and he looks kind of like an edge rusher here in space, trying to make that tackle that is a swing and a miss. And Cardell says, loose today, and absolutely let it rip.
Boy, are they ever. Neal, a walk-in! He's smoking hot.
Wow. Jason, we have not seen this when we've watched Colorado. These offensive linemen win their block, every one of them. They get a body on a body, they get bodies to the ground, and Neal, maybe one of the easiest bends, with the goal of not breaking.
2nd and 5. Sanders climbs the pocket right up the middle, and he has speed and a torn jersey as well because of Berryhill. It's a first down with a smile on his face. I mean,
the corner's pretty darn good on the outside, but find a way to attack more of the safeties.
2nd down screen. It's Hunter. He wanted the ball, and that's why. Look out!
That is such a good job by the guys in front of them, too. And it's harder to get an explosion like this. It takes, well, your receiver blocking for you, and then the cavalry, that herd. Look at all 4 linemen out in front. And the minute he has any space, he's gone.
Injury issues at points in his Kansas career. Now Neal is back there himself, and he's going to go down the sideline. Another big play. Man, back and forth. Sanders saved the touchdown. That's 46.
Yeah, not a
saw earlier as Tabor Allen is on to kick. And it's straight through. So it's 20-7. Kansas with the lead. First time in 4 games after the hamstring injury. He's the tailback on first down. And he'll sneak into a pattern and now engage in a block. Sanders floating in the pocket. dodging a possible tackle and then throwing into space. Here's Hunter again. Travis Hunter, a little sidestep down to the 40. It's ballet, really.
So what route is that?
It's a hitch and go and hitch.
Sure.
Sanders with time again. Waiting. Hanging on to it. Kansas defensive lineman got smothered. Sanders steps up and throws, and it's for Shepard, incomplete. There is a marker down in the backfield. Sanders is down.
Oh, this is not good. This is a shot to the knees.
Shedeur Sanders is hurt.
And this is how you fire up a team right here, man.
There is ineligible downfield.
Wow.
Offense number 57, 5-yard penalty, first down.
And I wonder if this is because he's outside the pocket as a scrambler and a runner. But he takes a vicious shot. This is at the very end of the play here. Wow.
It's Dean Miller.
Oh. And he is going right to the knee, just behind the scenes.
Inside the red zone for Shedeur Sanders, who took a big hit just a moment ago, and he feeds it in for Miller. It's a touchdown, Colorado.
And look at the coverage. Right, they're going to take two guys. You got the cloud corner underneath. You got the safety over the top. He's got to take him, right? He's got to play him. You got to have two people upon him. And that just opens up out of the backfield the matchup on the linebacker you wanted.
And a great catch to pay it off, by the way.
Oh, Draylen's ball skills. Come on now. When you're out there at practice with tremendous feel.
And confidence through the roof for Luke Grimm. Here's a run for Daniels. Jalen Daniels put his foot in the ground, and what a carve of this defense by Daniels. That was a jagged angle, and the official didn't help.
Travis Hunter runs right into him right there. Maybe the hardest hit he's taken in quite some time. Happened to be by the umpire.
Tabor Allen again. This from 25. And it's good. Kansas, they have to get to the 26. Sanders loads it time again. He'll run for it. Sanders does have the first down. Miller wrapped him, but Sanders crossed the line. Back to second down. It's a huge loss for Kansas here. Here comes Wheeler on a blitz. Sanders down the field, and a wide open Hunter. Nobody near him in space and in talent.
Yeah, and this is what you call a zone pressure. So the blitz is coming here, but you see the safety back here. He's playing zone coverage. You got cloud coverage in front, and you just can't give that space. You can't play him man. You can't play him zone. What can you do?
You can hope that you score. I think that's why you just said why. So here is Neal doubling back. Devin Neal, first down and more. Grimm got in the way. Shiloh Sanders, the tackle, and a marker coming in. Feels like one of those games where
space, just trying to get in the backfield. Trust us, he got home.
One more time. Neal rams in, touchdown. Selman Craig got a face full.
Yeah, this is 185 pounds of the safety, number 7. And about 200 and what did he tell us yesterday? 13 or so pounds.
He upped. Remember, Hayden got stopped on 4th down earlier. Fake the toss. Now Sanders breaks it down against Miller, and he has to crumple down to the turf. Miller, Wheeler, Caldwell, and everybody's jawing now. Now Neal will take the direct snap. He'll hand it to Daniels, who wants to throw. He will. He's got Cardell, the tight end. He looked like he was setting up for another long jump. Instead, he dipped the shoulder into Shiloh. Damon Graves has been nowhere to be found. 2nd and 14. It's a Daniels design run. Oh my goodness, spin cycle twice. Neal goes low, and he's got it. First down, Kansas. Now, but he's ready to strike the band again in that end zone. 3rd and goal. Neal is in. Touchdown. 4 times to the house, Devin Neal.
They're in a one-on-one in that same spot they were last time. That time 7 goes down, and just do not give up the big play.
So 3rd and 3, they'll rush 4. Sanders sees a little pressure coming. He fades to his right. Sanders on the throw. He's got the first down. It's Travis Hunter once again, his 8th catch of the ball game.
Yeah.
Welch, the tailback, still no Augusta in the second half. Here's a handoff for Hunter. Flip it back for Sanders. He'll throw it back this direction for Wester. And off he goes on the gas pedal. Wester, foot in the ground. Another dagger of a cut to the 30. What a design by Pat Shermer.
Saw that play at practice the other day. Said
3rd and 16. 2 downs to get 16 yards. Shedeur Sanders lets it rip down the middle. It's juggled and down to the deck, incomplete. Shepard had a hand on it. Taylor Davis thought he picked it.
To get his hand, he's not in the picture. And then he's got a sudden burst to rip right at the hands. Ball clearly bounces. What an unbelievable play by Kobe Bryant. No, actually, that was Mello to come across and respond and knock it away. These 2 corners showing up when it matters the most.
Kansas is teeing that up as a Big 12 title game wrecking ball. 4th and 21. Miller around the corner again, speeds up Sanders. He can't run for it. They have to have 21 yards. He gets bashed. It's tipped, and it's incomplete. Jalen Todd got a hand on it. Kansas takes over.
The Heisman's not. Travis Hunter is the best player in college football, but on this field and in this building today, that was as good an effort by an individual I've ever seen in Devin Neal.
The first time in FBS history ever a team with a losing record has won 3 straight games against ranked teams. It's the Kansas Jayhawks, and they have week after week after week stamped the Big 12 race with a big blue Jayhawk logo.